Well, here we are at the Hotel Sonesta de la Inca in Miraflores with our luxurious room, and we have the view. We're on the second floor, so we're right on top of the hotel entrance, right on the street. There's internet right across the street. And Miraflores is supposed to be a nicer area of Lima. Well, here we are in Miraflores, near our hotel. Just kind of the street scene here, and I went to the supermarket here. Got some real bargains on water and changed money. This is an example of, there's lots of casinos. Gambling is legal in Peru, or at least in Lima. Oh, look who's here.
Oh, a Peruvian lady. Just enjoying the day.
Little park area near the waterfront. Statues and interesting sculptures. Across from the Marriott. We have the best location here. It's a pretty hotel. It's kind of a shopping area right on the water. Would be nice if it was sunny. I guess it's not sunny that often around here. It really would be nice if it were sunny here. It's right on the beach here. Our first Starbucks. Okay. This basically doesn't cater to tourists. And there's a lot of like camping gear and things like that.
Some suggestion before to start a tour, no sleep in the bus. I'm not allowed. The guy is going to make a lot of people give you a lot of information, right? And I'm here for construction. And people they don't want to be there. People don't want to live in the building, right? That's what when you buy an apartment building in the apartment that shows to us how you want a housing. That's the minister government to Argentina Republics. Why? Thankful for the liberation of our country by them during 300 years. Well, here two ladies in each side. They are the tapari use. They used to cover all the body except one ass, and they show very good hips or nice hips, If they July 28, 1821. July 28, 1821. This is the day of our independence. And Independence Day is the most important holiday for us, right? Independence Day, July.
1535?
1530, thanks sir, 1532 is the time when it's a short period. The middle income represents 95% of the pre-Hispanic period. The income when began to develop the first culture of Peru, began to Fujimori lived 11 years in the government palace. All that before this construction here was the house of the viceroy that was demolished to build the residence and the new palace. The flags up there represent the countries that are going to participate to the APEC meeting. Remember I spoke about APEC meeting? Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation. That is an important international meeting. Then Lima is going to be the seat of this meeting on November. Presidential palace, and over there, the local power. Repeat, religious power, political power, and local power. This whole place, the horrible city.
This is the main cathedral. The oldest cathedral.
Maicito, caballero.
This is Lima's answer to St. Mark's Square. I guess there's lots of poop too. Well, we're in Cuzco now. Here's what I look like, in case anybody really cared. And there's Carolyn in the bathroom. I think everybody really wants to know what she looks like. And it's really kind of a charming town. You know, it's a small town of 500,000 people. And this room isn't anything real special, but it has a kind of charm about it. And we're right smack in the middle by the main square. This church right here. I'm looking out the window. You hear the noise of the city. And all the people walking by. There's just a lot of people walking around here because we have to acclimate to the elevation. See, it doesn't say stop. It says power. Last pictures were on our tour of Cuzco.
Place, the whole area that we are going to see today is Coricancha. Cori in our Cuzco Quechua language, in the language of our Incas, mean gold, and cancha mean temple. All the place was the temple of gold, built by the Incas. According to our history, during the period of the Inca king Pachacutec, between the year 1430-1490 of the Dominican Church.
Notice
But guys, the most interesting part
slanted
here is the next.
walls. All the
Here we are
walls
going
were
to see
slanted
one.
for durability.
You are going to see how just one piece of rock, one stone, is part of the double doorway entrance. One stone with 14 angles. Look at this one. Starting here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This was the part built by the Spanish. The other part was built by the Incans. And I don't know who planted this.
7 years ago, they calculated, they estimated that Spanish took from Peru back to Spain for at least, listen to this amigos, 150,000 tons of gold, 16 millions tons of silver. And the debt of Spain to all the communities here in the Peruvian Andes mountains, now the foundation of the Dominican Church of Santo Domingo. In the year 1950, we had a big earthquake. The church fell down, and we rebuilt the church of 2 meters inside, leaving free the place that one day was the Sun Temple of Temples. All the groups go down there to the middle of the avenue. From down there, you have the best view.
This is sexy woman, which sounds like sexy woman. It's an archaeological ruin that overlooks the city. This place is really kind of amazing how it was constructed with all these different angles and all these things intermeshing. Oops, I always overkill.
Oh, sorry, nicht das ins Bild.
The sun came out.
I had to put on this hat. My glasses were getting too wet. I gotta catch my breath before I take a zoom.
This is the kind of the aerial view of Cuzco from the top of Sexy Woman.
You shouldn't have asked.
The statue of Christ over here. Going into a nice cold place for a change. City Square at night, and hopefully this is coming out with the lights of the hills around. And the great cathedral here. Shot of Valley, which is the second valley. The first one is the Cuzco Valley. And now we're to another area here. And of course, can't afford the ladies selling things here. This is a stopping place. Well, Caroline, what do you think? Do you think it's pretty here? This is overlooking the Sacred Valley. We've gone through a lot of different beautiful scenic vistas here. The valley is down below, and there's a river runs through it, as you can see here. And so it makes the land very fertile. And the main product here is corn. They call this the largest native market in Peru. It's split into 3 sectors. There's the craft sector, then there's the food sector, and this is the food sector. And potatoes is a major product. There's so many different varieties here, and I guess the native people would, be buying this stuff. And you see the women actually dressed in kind of the native look with the long braids and the full skirts. Different varieties of corn. They're the biggest corn kernels that I've ever seen. I thought it was kind of interesting that there are lots of vegetarian options. I guess there's a lot of people who are vegetarians. This is our lunch stop in the Sacred Valley. It's a resort here. I don't know if people on the tour were split into 3 different groups, and 4 of us were here. I don't know where the others ate, but this is very sharp. Well, we're someplace. I don't know the name of it, but we have to go up all the steps, maybe 180. And it's very windy here. These are fertile fields over here.
Okay.
Another lookout point. This one has the this is, I guess, the marketplace, but there's a demonstration of how they do the weaving here of the alpaca.
Hello everybody, my name is Nelly. Welcome to Chinchero and Weaving Center. Now I am going to talk about process the weaving. First, we get the wool from lamb, alpaca, and sheep. The most appreciated wool is baby alpaca, for what we use natural root. In Sakta, we use natural ambient detergent.
Seemed like a good idea.
This is natural. When you wash, we don't produce more pollution, also protect.
Okay, so the name of the place, Chinchero. Chinchero comes from the Quechua chinchay. Chinchay is the name of a small feline. It's like a small wild cat that live in this area. Okay? Chinchay. That was the name. Another important Inca center. It was another capital of another. Church was built to the Virgin of Montserrat. You can see the Virgin of Montserrat. And look at the parachute.
On the train.
To the river.
We're up at the Machu Picchu at the lodge area. There's a few thousand people probably. This is the start of the Inca Trail.
Now we're here, you just can't see it behind us. I'll get to the top of it.
We actually have pretty good weather. It's warm, but not oppressive. And there's a breeze. And there's clouds overhead. And more stairs up. This is the view from the opposite side. You can see the depth of the valley down below. Entrance into the city.
Natural fall. That divides the urban area with the agricultural village.
There's another Waffle House over here in this area. Look,
Want me to take your picture again?
Still the trail exists today, partial trail.
The river and all of the terracing.
Are the Inca astronomical measures. The water they used for observation, the position of celestial bodies. In the clear night, astronomers frequently observe and
30. The sun is just breaking over the mountain tops. And see the mist through here. Carolyn, what do you think about the mist? Is it a hit or a miss? The mist keeps coming. Onward and upward. Carolyn at her photographic best. We're really up there. Almost as high as the clouds. And you see Machu Picchu city just so small down there. This is the Sun Gate. It's in the middle of the two mountains and divides where the sun comes through. This is the town plaza in Aguas Calientes, or however you pronounce it. We have these hot springs, Calientes, and you see the mountains up behind, which makes it kind of picturesque. And this is our little lunch place. Don't get too frightened. There's Carolyn.
I just see you. With your hat, you look like the flying nun.
A little bit more of the flavor of the town. It kind of goes uphill. Kind of the center of town, but the bus is going to Machu Picchu, and the train train tracks are down there, and then there's this river that runs through here, and the series of bridges that connect one side of the river from the other. Looks pretty ticky-tack. There's a little park along the river. Hearing the sound of the river. I think this might have been the hotel where Howard and Marilyn stayed. And I think that our hotel, I know our hotel is over here, so it's just down the street. I haven't taken any pictures in Quito, I thought I'd at least catch our hotel. This is the hotel. It was very nice. I don't know if it's a 5-star or 2-star, 3-star or 4-star. I'm sure it's at least a 4-star. But in this area where we're at, it's just lined with new high-rise buildings. And some are apartments, some are hotels and office buildings, and everything's maintained very nicely. Sidewalks don't look too shabby, as they do in some As we wait here for the little dinghies to take us to the boat, they're just having a great time. This is how we get to the boat. Here we go.
Alright guys.
Here we are.
Here we are. And your Zodiac.
Finally, you said it.
Yeah.
Well, Carolyn, how is it so far?
Exciting.
Isn't this a fun journey?
So far, so good. We saw seals,
Something
sea
like
lions,
that.
some.
I don't remember if they had ears or
I
not.
don't know.
Yeah.
They were lying on the benches looking at us.
How many days?
Since Friday.
Okay. Can you
On
take a
Malo.
You gotta watch yourself in this.
This is our little cabin. You can see the people on the boat down, getting ready to get on. And 2 twin beds here. Lovely paintings on the wall.
There's more people.
There's a little TV. And the monster.
The monster. Hey.
And there's a little old fat man. And the bathroom and I don't know.
So now, this swallowtail dog have a red ring around the eyes, as you see here. They help us in the night. If you see in the night, the legend. Us walking and talking already before, so it is already learned. So in this case, somebody comes too close, they will run away.
This is an adult booby, blue-footed booby, as you can
The
see
blue-footed
from
boobies
the blue
in Galapagos have one for the frigates. Many years ago, for the frigate was possible to do the same thing, but it was a time when the frigates they don't dive anymore. They just use the speed. Booby. What happened with frigates? And most of the time, many people call the attention why the birds have so amazing a big pouch there. Why they use it? Who have it? Only the male have the red pouch. When the male inflate this, only during the courting time.
really the gathering place. Just a whole swarm of them here. The frigates, and I think there's some boobies in here too. Just looking for a place to sleep for the night.
Yeah, they want to go on the other side to sleep. So the most of them are sleeping.
Turning around and kind of striking a pose.
The next island. Any comments?
It's beautiful here, beautiful weather. The scenery is incredible.
The weather is like perfect.
Yeah. Leo approves too.
Leo's doing it.
Morning, we'll have the opportunity to visit Español Island. And there's going to be the day where I want to tell you everything about the marine iguanas. Now, I can just tell you only one thing. Marine iguanas are one from the endemic reptiles that we have in Galapagos. These guys eat only algae or seaweed. And every time when they go to eat, you know, we just wait the low tide in exactly in this moment happen. And then these, like I told you yesterday, are like a restaurants for the flamingos. Those guys come here, they eat, and after that they go. If the food is good, they come back again. But they will come back again anyway because everything is for free. It's under the bushes.
Yeah, they don't want to stay in the house all day.
Well, this is where the dinghy let us off for Pichu plus a hike for about an hour and 20 minutes.
Indian flamingos are typical in Bolivia. And 4,000 meters high, you can see flamingos there in some lagoons. Crazy. Different.
There's stingrays in the water here.
They don't just go to you and sting you.
Sorry. They come back up with the waves, and all the little dark spots. It's hard to see them now.
Mission.
It's snorkeling time. And it's time for people to enjoy the beach.
Okay guys, time to go into water.
This is our landing on the third day. And there's just all these crabs here. I'm not sure I'm getting them. All the red. What do you want?
Taught himself. All the animals that you saw before, just a couple meters ago, you're gonna see late as well. Those they are not the first catching and eating them. And this do many other things with these reptiles because marine iguanas are the best example of evolution that we have in Galapagos. If it's possible for us to go in the past, approximately 5 million years, we're gonna see the first iguana. Oh yeah, it was.
This is the placenta. This baby was born maybe today or yesterday.
Right.
That's the
So
mother.
it's still attached.
This is the placenta. A blue-footed booby. It's the baby with 2 iguanas. The baby's left alone because the mother feels like it's safe here. These are all the iguanas here.
Like I told you before, actually getting good hit. My mother told me I don't have to talk with strength. Okay, my friend. Good, good. You have to hear your parents. Smell hungry. You're playing with the baby. Sounds like this. Another one over there.
There's an albatross egg.
You see, it's very close to the trail. That's why
And
we
then
go from the place.
there are
Back to the history.
bevy
Those guys,
of
when they're ready to
albatrosses
fly,
here.
the parents, the pair of
It's just really beautiful here.
Scientists saw already the difference. And when you check the blood from these animals, you compare with the blood for other groups that are not going the same. So we declare species, new species in Galapagos, subspecies, and the name is not anymore mascot, take the name for the place where the Galapagos are.
We're at San Cristobal Island. All of a sudden we have civilization. I guess you could say that in terms of buildings and yachts and the town here. We're going on a bus to wherever we need to go to. We're going to the highlands. The highlands. It's very tropical. Fruit trees and any kind of foliage. Most of it not that familiar. But then again, we are in the tropical zone.
On this place, we built this area. One organization, Araucaria, a Spain organization, give the money to build this area here. It's approximately 4.5 years old, almost 5 years.
There's one right next to the track.
Here's one right by the side of the path. This one is called Genesis. It was the first one that was born here when they started breeding. And it has the number 1 on it. The first one.
Change that we just found 1835 to the year 2006. It's about
Is this a baby?
a very, very.
Now he stopped. There he goes.
If you have to take a picture, now we're going to give the chance to Laura.
There are 2 males.
This will be the best pictures because I don't think the other males will be other way. Those are the biggest males that we have here on this corral. 2, 4, 5, 6. The others are small and normally never come too close to the trail. Those are very friendly, so that's why they come really close. The place you see here in the front is one platform where normally we put some food for them. Actually, we don't have to feed the tortoises here because they have food everywhere around here. But we put the food to call the attention, so they come here, we can control, see what's happening, if everything is okay with them. Even the 500 years. You see that they don't like, when they're eating, they don't like the one go to the same place for the other.
Gotta move it.
They go. Just to buy on the food.
Oh my gosh. Get out. Did you catch that?
Well, I'm not in the right position to see what.
Now you learn now how serious it is to be in the place and how serious is the area when they're eating.
We're back in the town again. There's Carolyn. She shopped out. Having a feast here.
Macchu Pichu.
Yeah.
And we saw some of the other
We're looking for fur seals along these cliffs here. This is where the people would go snorkeling.
That's why we have the chance to see, or we have more chances to see whales, dolphins, among others.
Yes, it's the seal.
Oh, and another. Yeah, of course. That's why most of the people like to come to Galapagos.
There's a shark here.
You know what? This is not a flat.